Hey, I'm still in Eastern Market, and of course, I'm still hungry. Look what I just found, the Russell Street Deli. Check this out. Now come on, follow me as we go inside. Sitting here with really two cool guys, man, that have really pushed the Russell Street Deli even to another notch above. Ben, Jason, how you guys doing?
We're good.
Very well.
Well, thanks for having us in. Let's just do a little quick history. Food's great, but you guys have a special story to tell. Russell Street opened up when?
Opened in 1989. Benjamin and myself have both worked here. I started in 95. He started in 96. I started as a dishwasher. What was your title?
I think head dishwasher.
Head dishwasher.
Head dishwasher.
Yeah.
You were his boss. Okay.
Yeah. And over the years, we both were sort of moved up through the ranks, learned to work every spot in the restaurant, and in 2007, we purchased the restaurant.
Well, you are really noted right here. Every time I check you guys out, I'm hearing something about your soups. Soups are a hot item here. Pardon the pun. I did a little research and got to the bottom of what makes their soup so special. How about fresh, unprocessed ingredients combined with stocks all made from scratch? They have 100 recipes to pick from. 6 to 8 varieties are offered daily, and there's always a vegetarian-friendly choice. The day I visited, they were serving clam chowder with ham, tomato vegetable, curry yellow split pea, and black bean. If you love delicious homemade style soups, and who doesn't, this is the place to check out. What was the inspiration behind the menu?
The menu was pretty much in place and intact from our predecessor, Bob Cerrito. But we like to think that, the music already existed. We just amplified a few of the frequencies and sweetened things a little bit.
Yeah.
Put in a better sound system.
We took over, they were using a garden burger, which is a packaged product. We make our own house-made garden burger. We took some bases out of the soups and, changed some of the soups that were traditionally vegetarian over to vegan so that people who are actually vegan actually have the option of coming in. And we tried to do so without actually changing the recipe for the worse, which a lot of people sort of associate with vegan food.
Right.
Chef Ben worked his magic, and in our opinion, a lot of the vegan soups taste better now than they did when they were vegetarian.
Well, Cy Ginsberg's corned beef, I'm used to, man. I mean, if you live in Detroit, you got to know Cy Ginsberg. One of the classic deli staples is a corned beef sandwich. At Russell Street, it begins with Russian dressing lathered on each side of bread. Next, homemade coleslaw scooped on. Ample layers of corned beef with melted cheese complete the process. Toothpicks are stuck in, the sandwich is cut in two, then plated, with a pickle spear placed on the side. What's not to like about this delectable sandwich? Well, a great thing to offer from people that haven't been to the market or those that have and don't realize there's a lot of great places to eat down here.
It's true.
And you've taken it, that value added, vegan, vegetarian, like you said, something for the carnivores.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to be a little more populist and have something for everybody. And also have something that's a little fresher and cleaner than you typically get at a family restaurant or a Coney Island.
Yeah.
And that's important because you're not a family restaurant, you're not a Coney Island.
Yeah. It's a pretty unique place. I mean, there's not many railroad-style restaurants in the world, let alone in Detroit. So
Yeah.
Right.
That's a part of what we present as the environment.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little bit more.
Well, one of the things that we noticed from working here for such a long time is that kind of in spite of this itself, when it's had bad days, the place has a really great energy. And so again, we just tried to do whatever we could to make those subtle changes that aren't actually changing anything. Just particularly not using processed foods, that was a big one for us. To be able to offer something that's going to be a much better value at the same price point so that people could be healthier. I mean, we're all looking for a healthier city in general, and food is one way to do that at a really grassroots level.
Yeah.
Exactly. Buying locally, providing a nutritious meal, great value. You guys give back to the community. And you got the classic Michigan salad, You can't beat that.
Yeah,
Those greens, incidentally, come from
grown in Detroit.
A list of healthy salad choices are very popular items on the menu. A fresh array of vegetables, many of which are locally grown and sourced at Eastern Market, are neatly arranged on a plate. Dried cherries, pecans, and slices of red onions complement this display of garden delights. A scoop of crumbled feta cheese and dressing on the side add the finishing touches. Where are you going to take this?
we're still trying to figure that out. We really want to open up a soup kitchen.
Yeah,
That's our next thing, a soup kitchen and a vegetarian restaurant separately.
separately.
But we've been talking to some of the local churches about places that don't have food programs already where we might be able to work with them to be able to offer something to the community, even more local. Jason and I are both chefs for Share Our Strength through Gleaners Community Food Bank. So we both volunteer there to help teach different people in different parts of the food structure, what they can do with food and how they can live a better, more healthier life. But we also want to be able to offer that to people who even have a little less. So,
Gentlemen, I commend you for all that you've done here to build a great restaurant and helping out the people in the community of the city of Detroit. Thanks again. I want to thank all of you for joining us here today at the Russell Street Deli. Stay tuned for more great eats coming from Eastern Market.